I have something to say and I'm going to say it. And it's okay to have an opinion, and it's good to have an opinion. And when you have a strong opinion, there's a lot of people that have a strong reaction against your opinion. I guess some people might say that I'm opinionated, and I am, because my opinions come from a different place. My opinions come from a place of love. And I see people as transparent as a piece of glass. And if they're not full of inside stuff that is not good, you can actually see right through them because they're not hiding anything. But if a person is full of hidden agenda and negativity and hate, then they're opaque. You can't see through them. They're hiding everything. And that's the opposite of the glass house. There's beauty inside glass because it is transparent, and I'm completely transparent. You can see through me. I have no hidden agenda. If you'd like to talk about everything in my past for the last 46 years, you're welcome to call. I have no locks on my doors. I have no doors inside my home. I speak freely in front of every person. I don't run and hide and have private conversations. I have nothing to hide. I have 46 years of life, and I've been an optimist forever. And I have the most beautiful thoughts in my head, and they're outside of my head, because there's so many of them, they don't fit inside my head. And I've joked for years saying I live in my own little bubble, and it's a beautiful place, and I like being there. So I've broken my glass bubble by saying I would like to do something that's very special and very positive and very helpful for a lot of people. And it's already come back to me that I'm being investigated, and it's already come back to me that lawyers are looking at me in a different manner, and that's okay, because you can look all you want. I have a really great website which is called www.glasshouseproject.ca. My personal phone number is 416-944-2511. Give a shout anytime. I'd like to talk about relationships for a few minutes. I've been triply blessed to actually have three mothers. My birth mother that lives out in Victoria, British Columbia. And when I moved here to Ontario, the first week that I was here, I met a wonderful woman by the name of Ruth. And then when I was with my partner, John Huber, I was also blessed by having his parents around me. Hello to everyone. And these three women taught me the true meaning of unconditional love. And I've looked in so many different directions at other people to see if they have the ability for unconditional love, and I just don't find it very often at all. So that's why I say that I'm triply blessed, because I have three moms that have taught me the true meaning of what unconditional love is. I also grew up with a fairly large family, three sisters, one brother, three dogs, a cat, all in a small, modest house. So we had lots of close times, and over the years I had a special relationship with all of my siblings, not all at the same time. And over the years I've hated them all equally as well, because families do that. I don't think my family is any different than any other family. Go through periods of time that are difficult. Unconditional love, to me, is love that has no agenda, no strings attached. Unconditional love is truly understanding the person for their strengths and their weaknesses, and if you're challenged in any manner, to always be proactive and not reactive, which is a very hard thing to do, but if you practice it, it certainly can happen for you. I've dealt with some anger, like many people have, and being reactive is just not the right way to be, but I still do it. Not all the time. I'm getting much better, but the atmosphere that seems to be maintained and really enjoyed in the Glass House Gallery is an atmosphere of unconditional love. Special relationships have grown so quickly amongst all of these new people that have met each other, and it's not something that you can just feel, you can also see it, and it's really beautiful. The opposite of that, conditional love. You have to do this or I won't love you. You have to do it my way because that's the only way. There's no choice. This is what you do or else. All of those things that I think we've had played in our ears and our heads. So it's really quite amazing that I have found 3 people in my past that have taught me unconditional love, and I treasure those relationships. They're the most beautiful. So we do invite anyone from around the world that would like to fly here with their videographer, and we invite every different type of language and every different type of person to come see what the Glass House Project is and take some beautiful footage of it back to your country, because we are coming. Next year we'll be traveling, I don't know how many cities, but perhaps a half a dozen, and we will be setting up the Glass House Project in cities that we're invited to and cities that would like to support the meaning of what the Glass House Gallery can do, and that is continuously bringing community together for the simple thing of an art class. One of the artists that would like to send an invitation out to local people and come in and learn how to do some drawing or some painting. Sending out invitations to artists that would like to come in and record a song on Sundays and blast that out to somebody that they know in another part of the world. Most importantly, the completion of the majority of the work will be done, and we really would like to show everybody what's happened here in 2.5 months. And to celebrate the completion of the Glass House Project, we're going to have an all-day, all-evening rave. So we're going to rock this house down. We're going to have a Glass House house dance. And we're going to have a lot of DJs here playing that day. And the thought of having like an afternoon, evening rave and just having everybody dancing and celebrating in all of these beautiful rooms that are filled with artwork should be most fun. And then after that, the gallery will be open for anyone who's a friend that would like to walk through, have a look at what's been created in such a short period of time, and celebrate it with us, and perhaps give some gratitude to this project, and we can take that forward and support someplace that's local in Toronto, but even more importantly, support someplace that's local in the next city that we work in, which will be San Francisco. Although I've been in Toronto for 23 years, I am preparing to move the last week of January, and we'll be moving to San Francisco. And I say we, as in a group of people, a group of artists that want to travel together and just have some fun again, taking this project to the next city that we go to. And this group of artists is called Global Artists United. So again, we send out an invitation to any artist that would like to join us in San Francisco. Any artist that would like to join us in San Francisco, please let us know your interest, what type of artwork you do, what piece of the house that you'd like to have, may it be a wall or a ceiling. And our timeline starting in San Francisco will be the beginning of March.